Hi, I'm Robert Carrasco with the RCVoiceStudio. Today I'm going to share with you an unseen pitfall that I see singers fall into all the time when they go to sing in an audition or in a performance. And it's a pitfall that's like super easily avoided, but it's so subtle and people don't even think about it that it's just totally overlooked all the time. Yet it's like, again, has a huge impact. And I call this happy birthday song syndrome. So let's put ourselves in a birthday. Let's just say it's my birthday and my wife's made a beautiful cake for me, which she has a bunch of candles on there. And because of my age, when she lights it up, it looks like a portable forest fire. So all my friends are at the party. The lights go out and she brings the cake over to me. And everyone is really excited. And somebody randomly picks a note out of thin air and starts singing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And everyone's joining in. Happy birthday to you. Then it gets to this point. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Right? Everyone cheers, blow out the candles, smoke alarm goes off. You enjoy the rest of your party. But what happened to the birthday song? Right? Yes, it was great and heartfelt, but the problem was the song just completely fell apart. And that is happy birthday song syndrome. And what it was is they pulled the note randomly out of thin air and just started singing with it. And everyone's voices fell apart. They couldn't handle it. And you'll experience this time and time again. The next birthday party you go to, you'll experience it. And I want you to experience it right now too. So what you're going to do is you're going to pause the video in just a moment when I tell you to. And then all you're going to do is you're going to sing happy birthday to yourself out loud 3 times. And each time you're going to start off on a different note. First time you do it, start off on the lowest note you can sing. Like happy birthday to you. Sing really low, whatever that is for you. Then think about how that feels. How did that feel? What went through your mind? Were you really celebrating somebody's birthday when you're singing that? Could you just have fun with it? All right. Then I want you to sing it the second time, and this time you're going to start on a medium note in your range. Just maybe like in your normal speech notes. Like, hey, what's going on? Happy birthday to you, and start singing there. Notice how that felt when it's done. Notice where your brain was at the time. Were you just thinking of the song, or were you, trying to navigate through the song, like get the notes right? And then the third time you're going to start the happy birthday song starting at a really, really high pitch in your voice, like starting like way up here or something like that, whatever you want. Happy birthday to you. And go and see how that feels. Notice how it feels navigating that, where your head was at when you were singing that one. All right, so I'm going to have you pause the video and I want you to sing all 3 of those. And sing them to yourself and then unpause and we'll continue. All right, go ahead and pause now. All right, so what did you notice? All right, my guess is that when you started off in the low range, it probably felt fine. And you got through it, no big deal, right? Easy, fun, just saying it was like a no-brainer. Second time, probably started off great. Then you might have had a little trouble around the happy birthday, dear. You might have had a little trouble there, but maybe you didn't. Who knows, right? Maybe you just did fine. But then I bet by the time you got to the third one, your voice probably fell apart. You probably were like, how am I going to sing this song? Happy birthday, right? So your brain kind of went all over the place and you were all over. Well, that is literally what happens to singers when they are just practicing their songs, like while they're in the shower or doing the dishes or driving in the car. They just pick a random note out of thin air. You fall into this happy birthday song syndrome trap. So my question for you is this. If you're always just randomly picking pitches out of thin air to practice your songs, how are you going to actually expect yourself to perform well? Put a lot of emotion into your song, connect to the story, connect to your audience. How are you going to do all that when you're just like freaking out about, oh my gosh, am I going to get these notes out? This sounds totally different than when I practiced it. This sounds a lot higher, or this feels so much lower than I'm used to singing. All those kind of things, right? So in your practice or when you're just messing around, if you want to be a real vocal artist, you have to kind of focus on your voice a lot. Every time you speak, you're in a sense practicing. So the solution for that is knowing that the starting note of your song is your BFF. If you don't know what I mean by that, you can click on the link above and it'll show you the post that I did before that will explain to you how to find the starting note of your song super easily. So I encourage you, use your starting note. Don't pick a random note out of thin air when you're singing, especially the songs that you're going to be performing at some point in an audition or a performance. All right? So find your starting note every single time. Get in that habit, and I guarantee you won't be in your head in your next performance. You'll be able to connect to the song emotionally because you're already used to navigating through the notes of the song. It's very important that you do that. All right, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tip. Let me know how it affects your next performance. If you honestly stick to it, I guarantee you there'll be a change. All right, thank you so much for listening, guys. Take care. Woo!